Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and I am a man conflicted because WrestleMania is mere days away, and yet not only am I not excited about it, I'm actually thinking about just skipping this one. It's a weird feeling. The momentum that I normally feel as we get closer to WrestleMania, I don't feel this year. I haven't felt it in the last few years, to be perfectly honest with you. I was trying to think when was the last WrestleMania that I really enjoyed, that felt epic and felt like what WrestleMania used to feel like, and I think WrestleMania 30, with Daniel Bryan, the whole the gauntlet that he had to face to get the championship that year, the thing with The Undertaker, that was a great show. And I don't think that I've enjoyed one since then. And in fact, the last couple of years, it's been an endurance test. And I wasn't happy that I had watched it at the end. I kind of wish that I had my time back. So, listen, I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a lifelong wrestling fan. I've showed you guys my wrestling DVDs here on the channel. I did a tour. I'll link to that at the end of this video in case you've missed it or want to see it again. So it's not that I'm a casual wrestling fan. I'm pretty hardcore into the wrestling, but the WWE product is just so... I'm trying not to use insider terms because that kind of bugs me when people are like, oh, he's a jobber or a mark or whatever. Like, I feel like the terms are just too loosey-goosey now. I want to restore some of the love of the fandom back into it. But it's hard when WWE makes some of the decisions that they do, like Becky Lynch. Like, I was excited about Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. I was excited about Ronda Rousey coming into the WWE. But all the momentum, like all the things that should be organic, and you build towards this crescendo. WWE seems to not want to do that. They want to knock the legs out from under their people. You know, a couple of months ago, Becky Lynch got her face smashed up her nose, and there was this moment where she's standing there and she knows it's a star-making moment. She's standing there, she's got blood pouring down her face, and she's just like, come on. And she was the man, as she says. And then over the next couple of weeks, WWE was just like, no, you're going too fast. You're taking off. We're not sending you. We're not sending you to the moon. No, you gotta knock the legs out from under her. Almost literally, because she was on crutches for a while, right? And I was like, oh, you're not going to be able to do this thing. And so they've completely robbed her of the natural build. And I guess this is a WWE tactic to try to swerve. You know, kayfabe's dead, obviously, because I'm saying things like product and momentum and mark and hey, she's a babyface now, whatever. This all kayfabe's dead. But I think in an attempt to continue to surprise the audience, WWE's writers' room and Vince McMahon especially just do hard turns instead of doing the thing that makes the most sense. And so now Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey is a triple threat match. As I'm making this video, it's a triple threat match with Charlotte Flair in the mix too. I don't want to see that. I'm not interested in that. Roman Reigns back on the card. Look, I'm so glad that Roman Reigns has beat his cancer challenge, but I'm not interested in his matches. I'm not interested in a unified Shield. Dean Ambrose is out the door, man. I'm just not interested. So many of these performers, the momentum that I felt is gone. So much so that I actually have been on a WWE hiatus. It was around SummerSlam of last year. I canceled my network subscription because I just wasn't feeling it. I was just like, again, this match again. And so I quit. I just stepped away around SummerSlam of last year. Didn't watch SummerSlam. And so every now and then I'll get an urge. I'll be like, boy, I sure do miss, WWE. I wonder what's going on. And so I'll watch a Raw replay or something like that. And immediately I remember why I stepped away in the first place. Because it's just tedious. It's so long. I don't care about most of these storylines. The performers are most of the time pretty good. I don't necessarily blame the performers, but it's the storylines that they book them in. And again, the hard swerves instead of the organic build. Trying to second guess the audience. I don't know. But what does kind of challenge my thoughts. So there was a video. There's a video going around. It's from John Oliver. You guys might know what I'm talking about. It's only been out for a day or a day and a half as I'm recording this video, but he has a show, I think it's on HBO, called Last Week Tonight, is I think what it's called, and he did a 23-minute expose on how Vince McMahon treats his wrestlers, the lack of health care for injuries outside the ring, the lack of vacation time, the lack of leave time. Like if you step away, if you get hurt and you're gone for more than a few months, they can fire you. The fact that many wrestlers die young, like Roddy Piper died at 61, I believe. Macho Man, much younger than that. These guys are fallen. Obviously, they're warriors and they're falling so much younger than they should. And it's because of bad policies. Some of them, years of abuse and things like that. But there's this whole thing now where John Oliver has called out Vince McMahon, and it's a pretty blatant. It's hard to watch the video and disagree. Like, these guys need to be taken care of, and it's hard to argue that Vince McMahon is the guy behind not taking care of them. So he has done like a call to action. So it's like, if you agree with this cause, bring your signs, bring your chants. Like, I'm interested to see what the backlash is going to be because of this report. And so that's almost enough to make me want to buy, to resubscribe to the network. Because like I said, I haven't paid for it. I haven't been on the network since like last, August or something like that. But I don't know if it's enough. And so I find myself super conflicted because I'm a wrestling fan who just is not interested in what's happening right now. I'm not interested in Brock Lesnar. I'm so tired of Brock Lesnar. This may be a controversial opinion. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm so tired of Brock Lesnar. I'm so tired of Roman Reigns. Like I said, I wish him the best. I'm glad that he has overcome the challenges that were thrown his way. But as a main event performer, well, it's okay. So he's not in the main event, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling these guys. So I want you guys to tell me what you think about the current the state of wrestling, the build to WrestleMania. Are you going to be watching on the WWE network? Are you going to be carving out like 18 hours of your... Listen, that's a lot of hot wings. That's a lot of potato chips. A lot of guacamole dip. Be sure you've got enough for like a whole day and a half, because it's an endurance test now. It's that super serving that McMahon talks about. He wants to super serve the consumers and give them their money's worth. I would rather have like a 2.5 hour show that was tight, that felt organically built. It feels like they're just cramming it down our throats. I feel like foie gras, like a duck that's has been force fed, fattened up for the kill. That's my indictment of the current WWE product. There's the industry term, the WWE product. But guys, what do you think? Where are you coming from on this? Are you going to watch the show? Let me know. And what should I do? Should I subscribe to the network and watch WrestleMania this year? I just don't know. Guys, thank you for watching this video talking about some wrestling. I appreciate you. And until next time, I will catch you later.